Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to be doing a full unboxing of King KELDOR from the Masters of the Universe Revolution line. We'll take a look at, we'll do a nice recap. We'll take a look at the figure in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork it comes with, and have a lot of fun. Now, if you remember in my original review on him, my semi-unboxing of King KELDOR about a couple months back, for some reason, I don't know why, it's just my luck, this figure here came with Mechanics extra neck extension and shield and items, basically. So someone from Mattel goofed up, and put all his Mechanics items in this packaging here. So this is the same packaging from that review, guys. So unfortunately, I don't have any of this KELDOR's extra items, except for the face sculpt here, I believe. And I do believe that the extra items that come with KELDOR here are just a couple pairs of hands, extra pair of hands. That's it. And so it's no big deal. But we will do a full unboxing of him, like I said. And at the end of the video, guys, I'm going to rank this line, or this series or wave, from my least favorite to my favorite figure. Okay? So here we go, guys. A little recap here. We have of course, 30 points of articulation. The Netflix logo, Mattel. You have the more updated MasterVerse logo here, with the rocks blasting around it, kind of like the Origins line, which is beautiful. And there's old KELDOR right there. Comes with an extra face sculpt right there with the crown. The crown is very familiar with that Skeletor crown we got from the last wave. But there's old KELDOR. A nice glamour shot of him. Looks absolutely amazing. Okay, King KELDOR in the right there. The Masters of the Universe Revolution. A nice glamour shot of the figure right there on the side of the packaging. Gorgeous artwork as always. There's a nice, there he is right there. Standing in front of, looks like Eternia. Alright. Little Bayou right there. He is the half-brother of Randor. Of course, there's the cross-sell of the other figures in this particular wave, and we unboxed each and every one of them. And KELDOR is the last one to unbox. And like I said, at the end of the video, we will do my least favorite to my favorite figure of this particular wave here. Alright. Of course, another over here, you have the motherboard here. And you have Randor and Marlena. And I really do hope we get like a two-pack MasterVerse King Randor and Marlena. I think that'd be amazing. I think we still need Marlena in the Origins line too, I hope we do get her. That's another one, of a vintage figure that we still need, in the Origins line. Alright. Now, if you watched the Revolution show, like I did, at first I thought they were going to completely change, before we unbox him, I was kind of freaking out there a little bit there, because I thought, they were going to completely change, who KELDOR was, and not, if spoiler alert, I'm sure everyone knows who KELDOR is in he's Skeletor, before Skeletor. And so they did correct it, and Skeletor is still KELDOR. But for a moment there, I thought they were going to do something totally different with KELDOR here. I was kind of freaking out there, but they did, it's just the fact that Skeletor had a little amnesia. In this part of his life, a very young version, he was just, blocked, and with the help of, a lot of things like motherboard, he was able to remember that he was KELDOR. So everything was perfect and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and unbox KELDOR out of the packaging. All right. All right. This is. I had it. Yes. All right. Here we go. So here he is. There's old KELDOR right here. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean, what he comes with. And this is no joke, guys. I'm not joking with you guys. he came with, you guessed it, Mechanic shield right here. There's his neck extensions and hands. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm getting these figures like I'm getting like the crane, the Turtles of Grayskull crane that's been super glued together and I can't pull apart, and I'm getting these figures here with the wrong items. So it's pretty crazy, guys. But and I do have Mechanic here. It's going to be interesting because here's my Mechanic when we do our countdown, or my least favorite to my favorite. I'm going to see if I can use these same neck extensions to make his neck even bigger than before. Like crazy big. All right. But let's get KELDOR out and let's pop his head out. There's his extra head sculpt right there. Now, nicely, it's very nice that the crown on this version of KELDOR is, on the head, okay? Where the skeleton version, hang on, let me get it real fast, guys. See, that same crown is what you see on this version of Skeletor from the previous wave, is removable. It does fall off, sometimes. You got to be extremely careful. As you can see, it's very loose, and it comes off. And I wish they came with an extra head sculpt for this Skeletor, like they did with his KELDOR. You can see the similarities of the crown right there. This one has a jewel, like the jewel is kind of like marked with an orange color right there, where this one does not. Okay. All right, I'm going to point that out. I really wish that the MasterVerse would have given us a second head sculpt with the crown on this version of Skeletor. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Of course, he's taped in, which I don't like. I don't like it when they tape up the cape, of their figures here. I'm always afraid it's going to rip. Take some of the fabric off the cape here. It's a nice soft cape. It's beautiful. All right. All right, he's tied down, so give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, he's out of the packaging now. Like I said, the only items he comes with is a couple extra pairs of hands. There's no weapons, nothing. That's it. Pretty much like kind of like a plain Jane, from my opinion, figure here. But he does have an amazing cape here. It looks gorgeous. All right, it's still taped right there. Hang on, guys. Go back here. All right, nope, we're good. We're good to go. I'm taking a look at the where's it at? Hang on, guys. All right, I'm just noticing. Let's take a look at the difference between the face sculpts here. Except for the crown, guys, it's pretty much the same, almost identical, face sculpt. This one here, with the crown, it looks like he's got a little bit of a smirk on his face, where this one does not. But other than that, you got the same exact face sculpt. All right, go ahead and pop the head off here. I do prefer the crown version, of King. He's a king, by the way, King KELDOR. So I'm going to keep him with the crown on it. A nice, pliable, flexible plastic for his outfit right here. Looks really good. Nice soft fur right here on the cape right here. Looks real nice. It would have been nice, the same detail of this top of the cape here would have been on the bottom or around the top of the boots. I think that would have been a nice touch. It comes with 2 fists right there to take on any bad guys or anybody who tries to stop him. But yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, I do wish he would have come with something like a weapon, a sword, a dagger, anything like a scepter, to something, then to just a couple pairs of hands, and certainly not with Mechanic's extra neck extensions and the wrong hands right here, which are 2 more fists, by the way. All right, but other than that, he looks pretty cool for a much older version of KELDOR, because we had that first KELDOR in the Origins line, which was a much younger version of him from from that 2-pack, from the Grayskull Rise of Evil 2-pack with what's his name, Trapjaw. Also, guys, for fun, I grabbed that version of KELDOR from that Rise of 2-pack. I guess, a much younger version of KELDOR. All right, a different take on him in a way. So if I can put him on here so you can see the differences. I hope he stays. I don't know if he will or not. 1 second, guys. Hang on, guys. Alright, there you go, guys. So you have both versions of KELDOR in a way. His much younger self in the Origins line, and a much older, I guess, seasoned KELDOR in a way, who has returned. And it was kind of funny in the cartoon. They just laid, Brandor to rest, and all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere. Which is kind of weird. No background check, and they bought it. And they made him become king and stuff like that. But they soon found out who he really was. But you can see the differences right there of KELDOR. Even giving us with this version of KELDOR here, maybe like a Havoc staff or something like that, something similar to that, which would be like a nice touch with this figure here. And also, guys, I did find this version of KELDOR here and the other members of this wave here at Walmart. They're starting to show up at Walmart. If you are interested, I would check your local Walmart now for this line here, or this wave here. I think it's wave 12 now. Wave 12 or 13, I believe. I might be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments below what wave this is. I think is, wave 12, I believe. But they are starting to show up now at Walmart. Battle Armor He-Man, New Eternia Mechaneck, and New Eternia Triclops. If you're and KELDOR. Alright. Now, before we get to the rankings here, I'm going to get this version of KELDOR out of the way real fast. I'm going to try, for fun, to take this version of my Mechaneck here. I'm going to pop the head off. Alright, like that. It should work, I hope. So there's that extra neck extension. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just plug it in. Alright. Wow. And I think this part can work as well as a neck extension is too. And this is going to be so, tall. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool, though. Alright. So, let me go ahead and... let me go ahead and see. So you can see, there you go. Look, I want to back it up right there. This all right there. And that's pretty cool. That's some serious recon right there, if you have a loose version of him. Now, luckily, I was able to get this neck extension because, of Mattel's goof. Their goof is my, I guess, reward, I guess, because now I have a longer neck extension for Mechaneck here, which is pretty cool. That's really cool, man. Now, I will say that with the longer neck extension, it's a little bit more loose, but it's staying, its ground. It looks really good, I'm going to put them on the turntable here. I gotta back up the camera just to show you how long the neck is now. It's almost like it's as tall as my stack. If you see my shelf back, see, that's the one thing I'm worried about is the neck right now. Like I said, you see how it bent right there? It does clamp on, but it's extremely loose. So you gotta be extremely careful, guys. I mean, if you do buy another Mechaneck and you open both versions, I don't see why you would, but if you did, because I remember back in classics, people were doing that. They were seeing how far they can make the neck, extend and stuff like that. But very cool, very, very cool. See if I can get him to stand up properly. Oh, now KELDOR fell over. All right. Oops. All right, hang on, guys. I'm going to get these guys standing up, and then we'll go ahead and give you my least favorite to my favorite figure on this line here, guys. Alright guys, I'm just about ready to go. My Triclops is being a little bit difficult here. Alright, so here's all 4 figures here, guys, in this wave here. And I'm going to start with my least favorite. Now, just because it's, see, man, boom, and there you go. So I'm trying to be cool, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Takes one false move here. So get these guys standing up properly. Might have to do it like normal way. Alright, I'm just going to have to do it without the turntable here. Alright, let's go ahead and give you my least favorite to my favorite, okay? And just because it's my least favorite doesn't mean it's not an amazing figure, guys. So right here, of course, my least favorite of this line is KELDOR. The look looks amazing, but the fact that he does not give me, and it's not, its fault because of the extra Mechanics items. I would have loved to get some items with him, besides 2 extra hands. Like I said, a sword, a dagger, something, make him, stand out, but I do like the face sculpt. I love the soft good cape. It looks amazing. But yeah, I mean, even the face sculpt itself, is almost similar from each other. Only difference is like it's the crown. And I was about to say I could probably use this, Mechanics shield for him, but they give me 2 fists, so I can't even, use that, to, clamp on or, put on KELDOR. So he's my 4th favorite, figure of this line here, okay? So I get him standing right there. All right, my next one is Mechanic. Mechanic is amazing. I mean, really cool, especially for me personally, with that, the extra long neck extension, so I can get him to stand. Is now, like I said, the neck is very loose, but it does work in a way. I'm trying to make it work now. Okay. But that's really cool, though. I love the look of him. I love his famous, what you call it, his mace right there. It does extend as well, like him. I think it's like a telescope as well. The shield looks amazing. Beautiful shield, beautiful details on him. I love that. It looks amazing. So he comes in 3rd place for me. All right. Get him off the side here. Afraid if I put him on the turntable, he might fall over again. So I'll just put him down. All right. So the silver medal is Battle Armored He-Man. Now, this face sculpt here, guys, is not the original face sculpt that he comes with. Unfortunately, I don't have that face sculpt on me right now here, guys. This face sculpt, is the 40th anniversary version of He-Man that I had an extra one of. And by putting on that, I mean, it jumped points for me. I mean, I love that. I love, because we have that 40th anniversary He-Man. I feel like this is like him in the battle armored mode. He looks amazing. I love the detail of the shield. Only thing I don't like is like all the battle armored He-Man or battle armored figures, except for the Origins line, is that I don't like the fact that I have to remove the armor and plug it out and remove the H. I want to say Superman, the H off of him and then plug it back. I hate that. I wish they would have found a way to give us that vintage style battle armored, action call out where you can let's press and and just moves around. I think that would have been an amazing touch of this incredible figure. But other than that, he looks gorgeous. He's amazing, and especially with that 40th anniversary head sculpt. So he comes in silver in the 2nd place, and he gets the silver medal in my book. All right, so if I can put him right there. All right, and of course, number 1, guys, because he's my favorite figure of all time, is Triclops. I love the fact that they give us that mini comic book version right here with the sash right there. He comes with 2 swords. That's another thing. If KELDOR had a gripping hand, I would have for me I would have given him this version right here, the sword for him. But he doesn't. But he looks amazing. He's got the multiple eyes right there that you can adjust. A much improved version of Triclops from his first version. He looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. So he's my number 1 figure of this wave here, guys. All right. If I can get him to stand up. I'll try to get him to stand up right here. All right. But unfortunately, I can't because Mechanic's neck is so long. You see how it's all it's like. Ugh. But I'll figure out a way. All right. But there you go, guys. There's a look at, I believe, Wave 12 of the MasterVerse line, an amazing line, as Tricups falls over. All right. But like I said, they are starting to show up at Walmart, guys, if you are interested. All right. All right, guys. I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking to you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, like the MasterVerse line here. So I can get these guys right here. Of course, to the Origins line. And speaking of the Origins line, guys, I'm going to let you know, guys, if you're not aware, I'm sure a lot of you are, that the Skeletor Stranger Things 2-pack, the Target exclusive with the Demogorgon, is starting to show up in Target now. I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of this, but just in case you're not, yes, so the Skeletor Demogorgon 2-pack Stranger Things Origin set is starting to hit shelves at Target. So, just want you to be aware of that. So, I hope you guys will add that to your collection. All right. Also, we love talking about, all things like the Origins line with Turtles Grayskull, to the cartoon collection, to the MasterVerse line, to the CGI line as well. Of course, always hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. See if I can get his. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. All right. I think we're good for now. Yeah. All right. If it falls, it falls, but I think I have it. All right. Sorry for this weird ending, guys. But like I said, hit that like button. Thank you for doing that, guys. It helps my channel out to get out there to grow for more people who love He-Man like we do, who have a passion for He-Man, to watch my videos and hopefully subscribe as well and like the video. So liking this video, guys, thank you so much, guys. That thumbs up, thank you so much. And hit the notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And tomorrow, guys, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing. I might do Wave 3 of the Superstars line, or I might go back and relook at some of the CGI line figures, some of my favorite figures of that line, because that was a fun line too, guys. It's been a while since we looked at those figures, so I might do that instead. I don't know, so just gotta stay tuned, guys. All right, it's either the Superstars Wave 3 line, or just some like almost like a relook again, or a revisit of the CGI show line of and there's some decent figures on there for me. So we might do that. So stay tuned, guys. I hope you will join me for that. All right. Of course, share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, like the MasterVerse line here, for over 40 years, guys, of this incredible product, guys. Of course, from the 80s to the classics, to the Super 7, to the 2000X, to even Princess of Power, to the Origins line, which could be now the Vintage line, to the Cartoon Collection, to the Turtles of Grayskull. And then with the MasterVerse line, you got so many great variety here of the MasterVerse line, guys, from the New Eternity line, to the Revolution, to the Revelation, to, Princess of Power, to Sunman as well, to even New Adventures of He-Man, to a New Eternia. I mean, there's so many amazing products. Even the CGI line, they have some, decent products out there. All right, so I hope, like I said, over 40 plus years of this amazing product, guys. All right, so guys, I'm sorry about this kind of crazy ending, guys, but once again, guys, thank you for joining me today, guys. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.